Hello everybody, welcome back to more Octopath Traveller. Last time we started Cyrus's chapter 1. Basically we learned that he's a teacher at this, or a professor rather, because it's more of a college than just a regular school. At this university here in Atlasdam, and we learned a little bit of the lore. We learned of a place called the Hornburg that only fell 8 years ago, so that's gonna be important probably. And a book we wanted to get seems to be missing. Now let's go check in the library, see if they found anything since.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
A moment of your time. Okay, that's Cyrus. Just trying to get Cyrus's voice. Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
Well, this is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it has been stolen.
Actually...
Professor, taking books out of these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault. A disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. Gain, we have a mystery! And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed.
You could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius. But of course! That's another great line he has. I'm not sure what he's gonna say or if I've heard it yet or not, but just I've been thinking that this entire time. I've just been wanting to say it. That was a horrible laugh. Whatever. You get the gist of the laugh. I'll not deny it, Tori, not. The tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot. Cyrus is like Professor Layton. Oh. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know, who has been frequenting the library lately, as might my fellow scholars. They mayhap I should pay the Headmaster a visit as well. And now we learn about Cyrus' action. But like I was saying though, he's like freaking Sherlock Holmes, Professor Layton, and Fred from Scooby-Doo all rolled into one character. It's very strange. So that's where a scrutinize ability does. Let's see now. So basically we get information on people, or in this case, testimony from people. Of course I got a key to the archives, and no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes is all, but even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? Most intriguing. So yeah, you're shit at your job. I wonder what that could be meaning.
Hello?
Just south of here lies the castle town. It's a lively place. Oh, see, and we can also learn where hidden items are too. We scrutinize certain people. One in charge of protecting the king. This guard suffered a serious leg injury and was since transferred to a calmer post inside the grounds. Though the injury healed long ago, he hasn't mentioned it to anyone and enjoys the serenity of his new post. So now we can find a hidden item, which I guess he dropped over here. Which I guess we figured out from the information of he broke his leg. So because of that, we now know that this is here. I'm not gonna pretend to understand his deductions, but that's just what we do, I guess. How are you? Another hidden item. No item or individual that passes through the palace gates. Wait, what? No item or individual that passes through the palace gates escapes as guards notice. Okay, I missed the word escape for a second there. Rumor has it, however, that his dedication is not rooted in any sort of loyalty, but it's rather born of the desire to perpetrate and protect his own unscrupulous business of selling trinkets to collectors of royal mementos. So also those exclamation marks on the little mini-map there, they show us where hidden items are once we've uncovered them. Oh, we got 2 people here to talk to. We're scrutinized for plot. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that. But I'm not surprised someone stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I have gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. Russell's situation. Only Headmaster Yvon and the guard stationed outside should have a key to that library archives. Are you Russell? Oh, you are Russell. Oops. Oh, Cyrus, I'll trust you not to interrupt my research. Anything from you? Let's see now. Born and raised in Atlasdam, this old widow now visits the palace every day in memory of her late husband. Even after she passes, she wishes to be by her husband's side, just like the relief of the king and queen in the Academy's library. Which tells us where another hidden item is. Where was that first one? Oh, it's up here. Sometimes the bloom can hide a little glowing blue thing, so it's sometimes hard to see them. Well, they're definitely there. And no one in there to talk to. Yeah, now that we have the scrutinize ability, this would be a lot more worth it to actually talk to everyone. Because we might be able to get some good stuff out of them rather than just like information. You know full well I have a key to the special archives, and that I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have had no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time. Oh, game's gonna warp me.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Got lost its works entirely. Who possesses keys to the archives? Ralston the librarian or Headmaster in the guard? I sure hope you were paying attention.
But of course.
Oh, there it is. But of course! Of course! It all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archives, one belonging to the Headmaster and one to the Guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? Headmaster or the guards? Well, the Headmaster hasn't been there in a while, according to him. And the guard was sleeping on the job, even though he says he was only resting his eyes, so I think it's the guards. The Headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously of late. even sleeping while on active duty.
Oh,
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So, is it possible that the guard is our man?
no.
No, he would have no motive. The culprit must be someone who understands the true value of a tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. And most likely, one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put it all together, and our villain is... Oh, I was hoping I picked someone else as a joke, like the librarian or something, or myself, you know, like those joke answers in Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Indubitably, that shifty Scholar Russell. I almost call him shitty. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof.
Shall we begin?
Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. I guess he's also part Phoenix Wright, too. Word has it, he's been doing his research underground these days. It's a good thing he removed those boards. They were quite hideous.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken it upon myself to investigate this suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak yourself. But of course! Mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it's of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but before I go again, don't let me talk you off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right down to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Cyrus joined the party, and now he's gonna follow us around. Yay. Can I re-scrutinize you, or is this the same stuff? Okay. So we will explore this town after we finish. Well, maybe we shouldn't. Let me look at my stuff. Cyrus is still just level 1, which isn't great. We have 12,000 gold, though. Oh, also, between episodes, I looked at our menu for a little bit while I was just playing as Cyrus, and he does not have the same equipment and money Tressa did. They actually have their own separate stuff, and I think they combine together. Actually, I'm just give Cyrus the extra HP in case he gets hit, so he doesn't die. So I think our inventories get added together, basically, once they actually properly join the group. So we could explore some more, but I'm going to go ahead and just progress, actually, because I think that's going to be a better idea. I don't have any equipment for either of them to equip, anyway. You could get something, maybe, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, this chest over here. Also get used to lots of caves. There's a lot of dungeons here that are just random caves that shouldn't be here. Like, why is there a cave underneath? This freaking, whatever it's called, I can't think of what it's called. University, there we go. Yeah, we had nothing to equip, I didn't think so, I just want to check real quick. But yet, there is one anyway. Also, Cyrus' special ability he has, like Tressa can pick up random money she finds on the ground. Cyrus will slowly determine what the enemy's weakness is on his own, without even having to hit it. It's very convenient. Right, let's try a spear. Okay, that's good. Now Cyrus has magic. He has Fireball, which is fire damage to all enemies, which is also weak to fire. And then we also have Ice Wind, which is ice damage to all enemies.
Thus ends your lesson.
We got Untouched again, that's good. Which is going to be a lot easier to get these bonuses now we have more than one party member. It's going to be a lot easier to plan around enemies' weaknesses now we have more options. So getting those bonuses is gonna be a lot easier. Can I go up this? No. Also, sometimes how dark it is in these rooms, it'd be kind of hard to see where the path is. Thankfully, those torches do help quite a bit. Alright. I think this is the same one, except now it's weak to ice this time instead of fire, so those spears should break you. Yep, okay. Weak to ice. Yes, you are. Now, Cyrus' steady foe, as you can tell, actually does not go off every turn. It just goes off every, like, round. Basically, each enemy present gets one of the weaknesses exposed, I'm pretty sure is how it works.
Oh, flames, rage, roar. You should have studied harder.
Alright, I think this is optional, this apple path. Right? Yeah, because you loop around, you give me that chest. Okay. I wasn't sure if those lanterns counted as torchlight in a sense, as in they were guiding us, but they're not. Also, those inspiriting plums are going to be very useful. Also, another good thing about this game, healing you upon level up, and it really encourages you to spam your spells, because your SP restore basically after every level up. And if you're doing a lot of fights, which you most likely will be, as you're exploring the caves and crap, or in the dungeons. Yeah, so it really encourages you to use a lot of your spells and other special moves to get through these fights faster, because you'll gain more experience and more job points and money that way. And the game will reward you by refilling your supplies, basically, so you can keep doing that. That's actually a really good flow with having you restore your stuff on each level. That I wish more games would do sometimes. Also, Cyrus really is pretty good to start with. Because, especially if you're first playing this game, because that Analyze Weakness ability is going to help you a lot learn the weaknesses a lot faster. And then you'll soon be able to learn, like, alright, this is this type of enemy, so they're going to be weak to these kind of things a lot quicker. So it's definitely, Cyrus is definitely good to have early on. Is there on the path? There is on the path. Aha. I can barely see that. Alright, that last fight actually gave me enough for Cyrus to learn his first skill. We're 2 points away for trust, that's so annoying. We probably want... Well, Firestorm, Blizzard, and Lightning Blast are all stronger versions of Fireball, Ice Wind, and Lightning Bolt. Analyze reveals the HP and one weakness of a foe, which can be okay. I mean, it's basically Scan with a little extra, like from a normal Final Fantasy game with extra utility. But I honestly feel like Analyze is his least important ability, so you want to get this one last. Unless you really want to know how much HP a boss has. Because it's through trial and error, you'll learn what all the weaknesses of the boss has. And if you lose that first fight, the weaknesses are going to be the same on the next attempt. So you already know going in on your next attempt. So I'm actually going for Lightning Blast. You don't have any lightning yet. And it's a stronger spell, which will be doing more damage. That's so annoying. Only 2 away, Tressa. Come on, man. Oh, I really could have used Donate BP. I'm so good to get right now. I'm so nice. Oh well. Well, let's see if we get unlucky, or maybe potentially lucky in a sense. Alright, back to the top. Because new session. So glad there's so many save files. Maybe we'll get that last little bit of job points. And I'm gonna sell some of my selling items. Because odds and ends, like anything with this little coin pouch icon is only good for selling. So you might as well just sell them right away as soon as you get the chance. Fortifying nuts. I mean, these can be okay. But they're not that great. I hardly ever end up using these items. A lot of the time. I mean, I probably should, because especially early on, some of these could actually be pretty useful. Especially like the soul stones. If you need to quickly break somebody, and they're like weak to a certain element you don't have on you right now, using one of these in a clutch scenario could be very useful just for a break real quick. Right. Does he? No, he just has this stuff. Oh, we haven't gone over. I didn't know if I had these already. These are revives. Basically, if a party member faints or metal or falls, dies, whatever you want to call it, you can use these to revive them. Which is different from being unconscious, because that's what the revival herb is for. So yeah, olives are for actually restoring your health after you've hit 0 health, basically. And revival herbs are for a status effect that's called unconscious. So just don't get them confused, otherwise you'll be wasting your items. Alright, let's go take on the boss. Russell, who could have guessed? Oh no, he is the bad guy. Okay, there we go.
What?
Professor Albright! Are you always in the habit of barging into your peer's office while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies. I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door. It was just a giant fucking cave.
A moment of your time.
Apropos? Apropos? I don't even know what that... Apropos of nothing, huh? I don't think I've seen that word used before. At least offside of this game. I'm not even sure what that means. Apropos of nothing, mayhap you've heard a certain tome was stolen from the archives. I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Plain dumb is just going to drag this out for the both of us. So let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it. What? The hell's you can?
The truth is...
Unfortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking from his little slumber. But that's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively... Ah.
Oh.
Keeping up on our friend's... somnolence, as in insomnia. Okay. Keeping up on your friend's somnolence, are we, old chum? It was a slip of the tongue, I tell you. I know nothing about this goddamn book. Or God's damn book, because there are multiple gods in this world.
So,
As we will learn. Figured you'd say as much. Actually, you kind of already know that from his lecture. Because each of the tribes have their own god, according to the lecture. Then perhaps you care to accompany me to the academy, to prove your insolence, of course.
no.
Damn it! Damn it all to hell! It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Alright, a good thing we got that thunder. Because not only does the thunder is stronger. Actually, I think it's stronger because it hits twice. But that's what it does. It hits twice now. Yeah, it's the same damage for each hit. So using BP on that is going to be extremely useful. Alright, and you're weak to wind. Actually, I'm curious. 14? Okay. Do I want to just attack right now? Let's just try it. Spear. Okay, no. I want to see if I can save some of my, No, I have to use wind. Okay. At least for him, I have to use wind.
Logical course of action.
Now, I believe Ice Wind should be hopefully a weakness for him. Yes, okay. Now we're getting multiple characters and multiple ways to exploit weaknesses. I'm going to teach you something that's going to be very useful for learning what they are weak to. The weaknesses always show up in a set order. For example, all the magic will always be shown after all of the physical attacks. So I'm actually have you defend so I can break them all in the next turn.
Think not. Now, what next?
And the magic will always show up in the order here. Fire, ice, lightning, and then wind, and then light, and then dark. Same thing applies for the weapons. The weapons will always show up in a set order. I believe it starts on sword, and then goes spear. I don't remember exactly. I'll go into the actual weapons, what order they go in once we get to the other weapons. Once we have more weapon types, that is. What do I want to do? Cyrus is actually low on MP already. Which is unfortunate. I really wish I got that last freaking whatever. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna use Ice Wind, get another break on him. God. The enemies he has accompanying him are already pretty weakened. Alright, he's gonna go last next. Well, he already was going last next turn, but. Alright, I need to break him next turn. It'll be very easy to do. Let's just do another trade wins. I'll have Cyrus to store his own SP and trust to break him on the next turn. We should be able to survive these attacks. Ooh, getting a little close. Maybe I should actually Healing Grape him instead, and then Inspiring Plum. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Chest will be fine. Trey wins the break. Oh wow, multi-hitting, okay. I'm cause for concern, but that's alright. You need to use Inspiring Plum now, because you need more.
Let's try this.
You need a lot more SP. That's the one problem with that stronger Thunder move. Is that it will eat up a lot of... Wow, 99% chance. Yeah, let's restore our health at rest. Oh, I did not do a lot of health. I did a lot of SP, but not a lot of health. I thought I would do more health if I buffed it. Oh, please don't kill Tressa. Alright, I'm just gonna use big lightning blast. That should kill them, hopefully. Good, I get killed in the back. Awesome. That makes this a lot easier. Yeah, trait wins. More breaks on him. Unfortunately, actually, I think he's weak to staff too. If I had a guess, because we have Cyrus. These bosses. Oh my god, Cyrus's first boss. So I assume he'd be weak to multiple of Cyrus's stuff. I won't be able to break him anyway. Cyrus. I'll have you defend then. Let's see now. Let's see if he's actually weak to staff or not. He is. Okay. Staff is also always the last weapon type. I know that for a fact. It always ends on staff and starts on sword. Do a stronger straight wins, I guess. Oh good, now Cyrus can break him now, actually. I think I have Trust to do another buff Trey wins for more damage. Alright, he's gonna probably get... How much does this heal? It doesn't tell me. Cool. I think it did 40 if I remember correctly. Let's heal up Tressa. So I'll have to keep her alive. Oh, well, Cyrus died.
Let's do this.
That's unfortunate. Time for the Olive of Life.
Let me help.
Also heals 500 apparently, so alright.
My turn now.
Alright, we're not gonna be able to break him at all. But we do need to start weakening him, so just do more trade wins for now. I was thinking of defending, but I think we'll be okay.
An interesting dilemma.
I'm gonna try to save some of my,
Now, what next?
okay. You're in defense, so you can break him right away. Next turn.
What's this?
Oh, he's been silenced? Oh, god damn it. Ooh. Well, thankfully Cyrus can still break him, even though he's silenced. That's the first time we're actually seeing that stats effect. That basically makes it so you can't use your spells. Or perhaps, maybe it's just all special moves, too? I don't remember how... I think it's just spells, though, if I remember correctly. Cyrus is going first next turn. Of course he is. Alright, in that case, let's just break him with Cyrus. Have Tressa do a stronger trade wins. Alright, silence went away.
What's the logical course of action?
I have enough of this.
Let's try this.
It is unfortunate, but it's what it is. 75% chance. Yeah.
Thank you.
1920, alright, that's pretty good. That was definitely a worthwhile collect. Trey wins. Cyrus to smack him with the staff.
Now, what next?
Another staff smack. Yeah, because I don't have Tressa use rest to restore her SP. I can't even use trade wins anyway right now.
Time for a break.
Alright, Tressa should be able to break him now. So Cyrus can attack him immediately.
What to do?
Strong trade wins. And Cyrus can use his new powerful spell. And maybe even kill him with it? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's in red. Ah, damn it. I was really hoping. I'm so badass.
My turn now.
He's gonna be close though, right? Yeah, there we go.
How's that?
Alright, look at that. We got more money by collecting it than we did from the actual winning the fight. I swear, I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune, that is true. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is not so.
In stealing the tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar. But of course! You're an asshole, I get it!
Thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend may, That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined? Huh. I guess purloined means to steal. Which I guess is why that Pokemon's called Purloin. I just put that together now, wow. I know what that word means thanks to Pokemon. Yay. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes, and revealed the names of his business associates. We need only track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see that we redouble security of the archives. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
Ah, from the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back. Aggressive borrowing, I love that. That's so good. That's the best term for stealing. Aggressive borrowing. I see. So this volume was lost, or stolen, long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient tides or ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I am not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Aha, yet another mystery, it would seem. Professor Albright, the Headmaster, will speak with you at once.
His awesomeness.
Again? What could it be this time? What was that? Does she not have a name yet? She looked familiar. Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists. Wow, we're already at 41 minutes. Well, recording-wise. I'm gonna finish this chapter and then we're gonna end the episode, though. So, yeah. The next episode will, I guess, start by exploring. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, we'll save the exploration of these towns for later.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh. And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
All I wanted to do was bring her into my religion.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
That's a very good sentence right there. I like that one. Unfounded, unsubstantiated balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
I am banishing your cults from our lands immediately.
It is not an easy decision to make.
Except for the cult part, that was very easy to make.
Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey.
I'm gonna make that tome my new Bible.
Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
The best delivery in the whole game.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
That's also a great line.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
Alright. Oh wait, hold on. We still have a little more to do before the the story actually ends. Hold on. Let's put it in the episode. Yet we have a little more to go.
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Det, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
Organization 13! And so, Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, what dark secrets might its pages hold? His pages, I was trying to say passages, but it just wasn't coming out. Only the gods know.